Hi, this is Josh Gibson. This readings of the chapters from Director's Vision were very insightful. There's some things that I already am doing, and some things that really challenge me to think harder about the process. I just got done directing a one-act play. As I mentioned in one of my posts, at Claremore High School, Mondays are for speech and debate after school, and Wednesdays are for the improvisational club to meet. So that left me with Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. And so I don't think I met the minimum requirement of rehearsal as outlined by the book, but it did all come together. Another thing that I don't have at Claremore High School is a production team. I had a technical director of the Performing Arts Center step in and help me with the lighting, and I had a parent step in and help me with the sets, and my parents actually came up and helped me with the sets, and everything came together, and the kids all had their lines by the first show, but I think more rehearsal process would be more beneficial. Auditioning, I did a monologue audition this year and last year, and I think that I hindered myself because I had I just had barely enough people audition. And I had people saying, well, I don't have anything prepared. Can I still come to the audition? And I was like, well, yeah, you can still come. I'll give you something to read. But I think if I change it to a open call, closed audition where they do cold readings from the script, I think I'll have better turnout and participation and have more kids show up. So I'm going to incorporate that for next year. So that was really good advice. What else? Callbacks. I had a black box. I have a black box theater and a main stage theater, so I'm pretty blessed with my Performing Arts Center. So I had my classroom set up where the kids could be looking over the sides and practicing with one another, and then I just had them come in a group at a time into the class. The only downside was my stage manager couldn't be there for that rehearsal. They had a conflict, so I had no stage manager. So that was complicated and got a little chaotic. I did have two upper class students step in and start organizing kids. But I got everybody through the callback audition, but it was chaotic, and I definitely can improve my practice for next year. Casting, I just try to find the best actor for the role. I'm not concerned about gender or ethnicity or any of that, so I definitely have kind of a vision of open casting. I had a transgendered student. I had females playing what were traditionally male roles. The soldier in Antigone. Women can be soldiers, so I cast a female in that role, and it went fine. What else? Understudies. I was kind of shocked with the reading that the understudies were discouraged by the author of this textbook. My personal experience this year, I cast 3 young women as understudies for the whole production, and I ended up using all 3 of them in the production. And if I hadn't had my understudies at rehearsal, learning the parts, taking notes, when those actors had to drop out that dropped out, we would have not been able to go to competition or have public performances. So this kind of extreme situation. But I also, planning of rehearsal schedules, I can do more with that. I can be more intentional with that. But that was a very, very insightful chapter. I learned a lot from reading that chapter. Memorization. I know there's probably a lot of different viewpoints on memorization. I went to a workshop over the summer, and the woman leading the workshop said memorization is the last thing that she worries about. She more worries about character interpretation and analysis. But I personally feel the sooner you can get off book, the sooner you can get out of your head and get it into your body. So I agree that about the 3-week mark is ideal for having the play memorized. But overall, these were great chapters, and thank you.